Waters here from the Waters Wake Up Call. This morning, our TUNESDAY topic was, when did you discover your first favorite band or artist?
Yeah, so my dad, I have a really cool dad. I was probably around 10 years old. He took me to my first concert, and it was Fleetwood Mac.
Nice.
Oh, my God. I was blown away. I was just a kid, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And to this day, they are my favorite.
I wish I would have seen them in the 70s. What do you remember from that show?
I remember they were super young. My dad was telling me he wanted me to come see him for my first concert.
That is so cool that you got to see Fleetwood Mac in the 70s and your dad took you to see them.
Yep.
Father and daughter concert buddies.
Him and I still go to the concerts together.
You know what? You're right. You do have a cool dad.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
I introduce them to my kids, and they love them too.
So Fleetwood Mac just kind of runs in your family. It's in your DNA.
They do, I have to say.
The chain keeps you together, you know.
Yep.
I was 6 years old.
Six?
And I was over at a friend's house. He was about 3 years older than me.
Okay.
And he had an album cover with this guy with some white makeup on his face and a little trickle of blood coming down it.
I know who you're talking about.
My friend, really?
Yeah, his name was Little Billy Jorgensen, I believe. Wasn't that him?
You're good.
Yeah, he was actually the one who got me into Kiss as well.
It was awesome.
It's Kiss you're talking about, of course, right?
Yep, we got talking a little bit more, and I told him that I have a 20, and he gave me Hotter Than Hell, Kiss Alive 2, their world tour book from Japan.
Wow.
And that's how I got started.
Yeah, he gave you a few kisses, didn't he?
Oh, he gave me a hickey.
Yeah, well, that's heavy stuff, and Heavy Kiss will do that.
It did it, and that shaped me for the rest of my life.
My first song that I heard was Sweet Emotion.
And is Aerosmith still your favorite band?
One of them.
But that was your first favorite band.
Yep. I was 9, and I was at Skates Unlimited in Waterloo. I grew up Aerosmith, Boston.
Yeah. The Staples.
Yeah, that was another one.
Well, I'm not talking about the Staples singers.
No,
I'm saying...
but Staples was another one that I grew up on, though.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I'm talking about, like the staples of food, like potatoes and bread. And
yeah.
Those are the staples of tunes. And yeah, you can toss the staple singers in there too. That's perfect.
Our music today isn't as good as it was last, back in the 70s.
The Beatles first.
Yeah.
And then the discovery for me, because I like the guitar, was Ritchie Blackmore, Deep Purple, and Jimmy Page from Zeppelin. Those were mine that kind of took control of my life, I guess.
Me too. I love Deep Purple, but man, Led Zeppelin is second only to the Beatles.
They didn't keep a style. They kept varying, which made them, to me, so unique. Who else could put a banjo into a rock song or a mandolin?
A mandolin, yeah.
They were kind of like the Beatles in the way that each album progressed differently.
They went into, the heavy blues at first, and then they got into kind of the lighter folk, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Joni Mitchell kind of stuff, and then they got into the, I guess, heavier rock, but it always had some different element to
Absolutely.
Hey, Mike, it's Trucker Randy.
Trucker Randy, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing great this morning, and you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm eating some chunky soup with my spork, and thanks again for bringing that out last week for Food Truck Friday. My plastic fork is no longer lonely.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, Trucker Randy, let's go from sporks to TUNESDAY.
Well, when I grew up, I listened to a lot of country, so probably my favorite artist, Johnny Cash.
You can't go wrong with Johnny Cash.
When I got 16, then things changed because I got a car, and then I could listen to what I wanted.
And what was that then at 16?
Well, I'd say Van Halen, AC/DC was right up in there. I started listening to that, and country kind of went on the back burner after that.
There you go, back burner of the country. Stick a spork in it, she done.
The Waters Wake Up Call.
Weekday mornings, 5:30 to 10.
105.7 KOKZ.